Okay, so we are back. I'm good. Abeg. Network won't move you in this country. Network won't move you. Okay, so guys, we are back. If you are watching us after the live, this is today's topic is guerrilla filmmaking, and this is part 2. We just wait for a few guys to join us, then we'll start talking. We get straight into business. Okay, one person has joined. Please just say hello, it's me, Bolaji. Hello, it's me, Amazing. If as you join. So please, I'm referring to those on YouTube. I'm referring to those on YouTube, not WhatsApp. WhatsApp, this is just like a reminder group. So, Mr. Dimeji, that's the link. That's the link to join YouTube. So on YouTube is where you are introducing yourself. So I like to have this, one-on-one interaction with those online. So as you join, just introduce yourself. Yeah, Dimeji, I see you. As you join, introduce yourself on YouTube, please. On YouTube. Ara, nice meeting you. This is your first time here. So we were discussing guerrilla filmmaking, and there were a lot of us online before network happened. I mean, while we wait for others, if you have questions about anything filmmaking, feel free to ask, and I'm sure I'll do my best in answering. And any question I can answer, I am also 100% sure I'll put you in the right direction. I'll link you to where you can find them. Please, if you're in the WhatsApp group, come to YouTube. That's where it's happening. Okay, ask your questions. I'm just waiting for a good number of people to join, then we'll start our conversation. As you join, please introduce yourself. Good evening, Bolaji. Good evening, Ara. Good evening, Dimeji. We were doing this thing before network happened to us. Okay, we are 5 now. Please, if you are going to be watching this later, you can skip all this part and go to the serious part. Everything is serious, but go to the more serious part. Okay, Dotson, I see you. That's why I see you. Nice to have you here also. Aras Touch. Where is the best place you can recommend to start filmmaking? Where is the best place you can recommend? Okay, sorry, please reframe that question. Where, as in, do you mean a particular location where you start, or a particular like training facility, or where at the point in time in the person's life? Please help me reframe that. So once we are 5, I'll just go back to what I was saying before. But the thing now is that I'm having 2 issues. The people online now are not the people that were online earlier. So how do we do that? So it's going to be difficult for me to continue. But for the sake of the live, because it's being recorded and saved on my YouTube channel, for the sake of that, we might have to continue, but we'll figure it out. How does a beginner start out in filmmaking? So as a beginner, when you wake up, it's just like I don't know, do you watch all these movies about knights, where they anoint somebody as a knight? So that is how you start filmmaking. There is no official registration or permanent voters card or NIN that you need to go and register to start filmmaking. So if you can just let me anoint you right now, just type in capital letters in the chat section, I am a filmmaker, then automatically you have become one of us. However, you need to do some, learning, practicing, and all that. So I can recommend some. This channel is supposed to be able to, it's supposed to train you, not supposed to be able to. It's supposed to train you. But because we just started, the contents here are not enough. But one-on-one, I can link you to some YouTube channels that I have been watching for the past 10 years that still make those contents. But the challenge with those channels is that they don't consider the Nigerian factor. For instance, if you take your not even camera, if you take your phone tripod and stand in front of your street, area boys will come and meet you for money. So that is where I don't recommend those channels. But I digress. Let me just answer your question. How you start with your phone, shoot something, download an app on your phone for editing, edit something, show it to 1 or 2 people, they will correct you, preferably pros, people that have ideas. They will correct you. You go back again, you repeat, you shoot, you repeat, you write, you shoot, you repeat. By the time you do that thing with proper criticism and honest opinion, by the time you do that 5 times, you'd have started to get an idea of where you're going, what kind of filmmaker you want to become. I hope I was able to answer your question, Ara. Or if I had not answered it well, you can see shock the parts that I did not answer. And let me go again. So one more. Okay, so you know what? For the sake of this new gathering, let's just do Q&As, and I will. Okay, so you can just write in capital letters because I've anointed you now, so you just need to claim it that I am a filmmaker. So due to the situation we find ourselves, we might just need to just do Q&As so that We are not. Then tomorrow proper, we'll now do an actual. Then tomorrow we'll now do an actual. Tomorrow we'll now do an actual the lecture proper. I don't mind starting afresh because all of you here now, we are not the people on the live previously. Also, if I say I should continue, because of those that will watch it later, we are missing. It's complicated. So I'm new to this YouTube live, guys. Please help me. So, anybody has a question? I'll just do this for like another 15 minutes, then I'll just end it. Then maybe tomorrow we'll prepare properly. Maybe we'll go and look for where they are selling Starlink. Because all these other networks, they are looking like they want to fail us in this country. We'll go and look for Starlink. I mean, Starlink is like the only thing that can help us right now in this country. So if you have questions, somebody asked me what equipment should you buy first? And my best answer is that now I'm shooting with my phone. During the course of this, so today is like the 4th or 5th day for this. During the course of this, I know that at some point I'll need to get a microphone. At some point I'll need to get more lights. Based on your needs is how you buy equipment. You don't buy equipment because one of your friends just bought one nice camera. I like that camera, I need to buy something like that. As a filmmaker, we don't buy equipment like that. Yeah, some people do, but some people do, but so we are back on YouTube and I'm living here now. So some people do, some people buy equipment based on, your friend has a Canon 5D Mark IV, or your friend has a Canon 5D Mark III. You want Mark IV, or your friend has FX30, you want FX60. Yes, people do that, but those ones are ballers. But as we are not ballers, we are upcoming. What we advise here is, if you are shooting with your phone and you know that you are going to be shooting with your phone for a very long time, buy a mic that will work with your phone. Then based on your production, based on the kind of production you do, you are buying the equipment, you are scaling up little by little. You don't go and buy boom mic and you are still shooting with your phone, because at some point you need to plug the boom mic to your phone, and your phone obviously does not have a port. So can we classify guerrilla filmmaking? Okay, hold on. Can we classify guerrilla filmmaking as experimental film, considering the necessary kind of guerrilla filmmaking is not experimental. It's not. As a matter of fact, a guerrilla filmmaker already knows. Most times, 90% of the time, they already know what they want to do. They don't come on set and start thinking. They've done all the thinking at home. All the things they need, they know. So let me give you one trick that I still do it till now. So let's say me and you are friends. Now you buy a camera, you buy a Canon camera, Canon say R6, and I have money to buy a camera. I buy R5. Why am I buying R5? I'm planning that at some point I might need to use two cameras. Why don't I buy a camera that will work with this? Since my guy has this kind of camera, and someday I might need to pair my camera with this man's camera, why don't I buy something along that line? And remember, like I said, you don't know, there's nothing like the best camera. What you know is there are some jobs that I have gone for, and when they tell me the camera specification that we want this kind of camera, we need this kind of camera, 90% of the time my camera does not meet those requirements. And there are some jobs that even though they want those expensive cameras, the only thing they can afford is my own camera. So I know that, okay, these guys, yeah, they like good thing, but they cannot afford the good thing. So you guys will have to settle for my camera. That is the only situation when I recommend people to own some gadgets, some expensive gadgets. But aside from that, as a guerrilla filmmaker, you know the locations where Agbero will not disturb you, because you don't even have money to pay Agbero. There are some movies that we watch. Somebody was talking to me about Gangs of Lagos. They shut down a bridge. I mean, they would have paid Lagos State, they would have paid federal government, they would have paid MC Oluomo, they would have paid all the area boys and the president, NURTW, LASMA, police, Loma, VIO, everybody would have been paid. But as a guerrilla filmmaker, there are ways you can achieve that kind of. I've achieved scenes like that without even paying anybody. We just pay the police people on checkpoint. We say, officer, take, please help us. We are shooting film. We don't have money. Just help us manage. And we just, did everything we needed to do. The armed robbery scene, the police guys just drove past. We tried not to show their plate number and their faces and their, they even helped us to control traffic. So, what am I saying in essence? If we had spoken to those police officers and they told us, no, you guys cannot shoot, we would have just relocated to another place, because we are not doing anything illegal. We would have just relocated to another place, set up our camera and thing, then shoot our scene, and we move on. So it's not experimental. It's more of a how would I call it now? Is a more proactive way of thinking. It's a more proactive way. You said mother of all inventions. Yeah. So people are not doing experiment. They just know what to do ahead of time. Like the example I was giving before the network went off. If I have 10 actors and 2 actors arrive, mind you, some producers will wait for everybody to arrive. Then you now do opening prayer. When everybody's around, you now pray to God. God, please, we put this production in your hand. In my own case, when I wake up in the morning, I pray to God. God, I put this production in your hand. As people arrive, we are shooting them. We are not. Please, if you can hear me, just type I can hear you, so that what happened the other time will not happen again. The other time I was talking for like 10 minutes, only to find out that I wasn't online anymore. So if I have only 2 people on set, and those 2 people are the actors that they need, maybe they have like 1 or 2 scenes, and we can do it without the other people that are coming, we move. If my makeup artist is not around, and we have the guys that don't need makeup, that will just do powder, we move. If my sound guy is not around, and we have the people that maybe some scenes that require that is montage, they don't need plenty sound. They are just, they are okay. We are moving. We will not wait for everybody to come. I mean, like the production that you guys did last. The production you guys did, everybody arrived on Friday night and they were doing rehearsals. In guerrilla filmmaking, your first take is the first take is the rehearsal, because we don't have that time now. And I'm not saying everything is always free. Everything is not always free. There are times when we have to pay for instance, now the last movie I shot, we paid for a service apartment, 300,000 naira per night. Now 300,000 naira per night, I went there with my swimming trunk because it's a very, very nice house, very fantastic house. Now getting there with my swimming trunk, when I saw I was even wearing my swimming trunk while shooting. Now okay, once I'm done with this scene, I'm going to the next scene. But when I saw the number of scenes that we had to shoot, the number of scenes that were remaining, I could not swim. The swimming itself, maybe, God forbid, maybe I'll just be inside the water and be thinking, and the water will just carry me away. But when I saw the work flow, when I saw the work that was left, the swimming didn't even click that there's swimming pool here. I forgot completely. It was when I got home after the shoot, because we had only one day and we had quite a number of scenes to shoot. So is it the time I'm supposed to be prepping the actors and hurrying them up? I'll now go and start swimming, because the thing is that because I was one of the top crew members on the set, if I had gone to swim, others would have joined. And why would we pay for an apartment that has swimming pool when we won't swim? But because of the situation of things on ground, so these are the things that actors and even crew members respect. When you manage their time properly, you come, you have only one scene. We do your one scene, you go. It will even save you the cost of having to accommodate, feed. Some people, you accommodate them, you feed them. On the set, they will even still be disturbing. They are making phone calls because they are not currently shooting. They are making phone calls somewhere there, their voice is very loud. So it's just better to finish their work and let them go. Okay, I hope I got you. So please ask as many questions as possible. Tomorrow, in 7 minutes, we are rounding this up. Then tomorrow we'll do the proper thing. So ask your question. Is Ara still here? Titus, I see you. Please, who are these 5 people? Okay, Dimeji, Ara, Titus, Inception. Somebody has not identified his or herself. As I was saying before the network went the other time, went off. Guerrilla filmmakers, you manage time, you manage money, you manage resources. If you know somebody that has a camera that will give you free of charge, you would have exhausted all those options before you start thinking about going to rent camera, going to. As a matter of fact, some people, I don't know if some of you know, I mean, a lot of you know that there are some phones that now shoot better than some old cameras. If the phone will deliver the job, use the phone. Don't go and break the bank and shoot movies that are there, because at the end of the day, the guarantee that your movie will even blow is very, very low. Now, I'm not saying this to discourage people. I've shot movies. Even one of my favorite movies that I still have in my portfolio that I sent to clients that have given me other jobs. Till today, the movie has not been released, and the producer is waiting for the right time. And when people tell me they are waiting for the right time, I always look at because I know that the right time will never come. The right time can never come. Regina, I see you. Because I know that the right time will never come, the right time can never come, I just zeroed my mind that this guy is never going to upload that movie. I mean, I was going to start this what I'm doing now, I was going to start like 5 years ago. You know, I said that okay, when I have money, I'll buy a camera, I bought camera, bought microphone, bought everything you can think of. I have, just imagine the equipment, I have it. But guess what? The day I started this live video, I started with my phone. I was like, okay, maybe tomorrow I'll shoot with the camera, maybe tomorrow I'll shoot. Today, I've already set up, where is the tripod? The tripod is somewhere here. I've set up the tripod, set up everything. And guess what? NEPA. Okay, one generator will do this. The whole drama was just so, you know, so if I was going by that logic of the right time, we won't be here. That right time is just like an excuse for not doing anything. That's how I say it. So we got the equipment, bought the camera, bought microphone, bought 4 microphones. What am I even saying? About 6 kind of microphones. Now I'm not even wearing one mic, and all the microphones are there, sitting down. You know, everything was set when I started doing this live video. So I've learned that as a filmmaker, money, time, and resources, if you can manage those things, trust me, you will excel. That generally, aside from, I mean, and also there's a very thin line between time management and rushing, and there's also another thin line between planning and when somebody is confused. Some people, you see that they are confused, but you think they are planning, their brain is trying to boot for what to do. No, those ones too, all those are things that we'll talk about tomorrow properly. Hopefully when the network is better, we'll address everything. I wrote everything down, but I mean, due to network. So anybody wants to ask another question, please, I hope you guys can still hear me. It should not be like the last time. I think I now know how to monitor this. I'll use this kilobits per second. Any question? Inception, that's Wada, Abi. Inception is Wada. Titus is Dotun Titus. Okay, so we have like 2 minutes more, then we'll do this tomorrow properly, hopefully with Starlink. I need to get that Starlink. All the networks failed me today. I apologize on behalf of all the service providers in Nigeria. We are moving to Starlink this month. Okay, since nobody has a question, I guess we'll just postpone till tomorrow. We'll have to postpone this till tomorrow. Or is anybody typing? And this one, like WhatsApp, you cannot know when someone is typing. Okay, guys, thank you for your time. Thank you for your data. Thank you for being here with me. Please, tomorrow we are going to redo the entire topic. We are going to redo the entire topic. We are going to, we are just going to do it afresh. I'm still going to leave these videos, but maybe I'll delete them after I upload tomorrow's one. After I upload tomorrow's one, I'm going to delete them. But please, I'm still going to be taking the topic afresh, please. So for those of you that missed it, don't worry, you didn't miss much. And for those of you that will be joining us tomorrow, we do this every Monday and Wednesday, please. And for those of you that will also be watching the recorded video later, we do this every Monday and Wednesday. And please, if you also have topics that you want us to talk about, topics that we can discuss, I mean, they are not too, for now we cannot really do practical stuff because of the nature of the setup for now. So the topics have to be very, very theoretical. Then we'll start from there. If you have any topics that you need us to address, please feel free, send them in the group chat, or you can even send them in the comment sections. Thank you very much. See you guys later. Bye.